One of the trends that I have seen is makers focusing on men's specific lines, and that's going to be candles, beard oil, cologne, and body spray. Well, Bulk Apothecary has you covered. We are going to talk about both of these collections. I have another one coming. I could not get to all of these. There are 12, 6 in each. We've got the Smoke and Allure collection and the Sophisticated Man collection. Popping these into wax. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, it's Kerry. I'm the owner and maker of Couture Home and Body. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Bulk Apothecary sent me these gorgeous curated collection, fragrance oil collections. We're going to dig into them. I just need to show you. I was on stories a few weeks ago sharing these. They're so gorgeous. They feel so good. It's like a gift to yourself. That's immediately what I think of. Anyway, you're getting 6 10 ml sample bottles in here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Do we love? Oh, we love. So you've got 6 10 ml bottles in here to pop some into wax melts, maybe put a few drops into a beard oil just to kind of test and see if you like the fragrance. As you know, we put everything into wax on this channel, so I have put all of these into wax, including the Smoke and Allure collection. Look at that. So beautiful, so beautiful. So if you're not sure about these fragrances or you're on the fence, we all know it's so hard to buy fragrances based on description and notes. I have got all of these into wax, so let's talk about both of these collections. Huge shout out to Blair at Bulk Apothecary. Thank you so much for sending me such a generous amount of oils. I am so fortunate. Thank you. You guys, I am an affiliate with Bulk Apothecary, so if you want to purchase any of these, please consider using my links down below if you found this video helpful, because it helps me out and helps me continue to create this content on my channel. Let's start with the Smoke and Allure collection. By the way, all of these curated collections are $16.95, so you know what to do. All right, Oud Noir and Lavandin. The top notes are cardamom, Szechuan pepper. The middle notes are lavender, rosewood, and vetiver. The base notes are agarwood, tonka bean, and black amber. Agarwood is just another way to say oud. What I did is I popped these into wax melts. So I have one here. I popped these into wax melts and I got them burning. You guys, I mean, my house has been smelling like a sexy man. Well, I guess several sexy men. It's like a lot of men have been hanging out in my house, and I'm not mad at that. Okay, let's talk about the cold throw of this. Yeah, this is a very leather forward fragrance to me, but it's a soft leather. It's not like cowboy boots leather. It's that soft, luxury, warm leather. All right, let's talk about the hot throw. This fragrance is more leather, suede, tobacco forward. This is your rugged mountain man fragrance. It is classic, but elevated. Classic in that, classic in that it's familiar, but not the same. That leather is so bonkers because it's a soft leather. It's not like that punchy, like pungent leather. Some companies have a leather that is just too like, this is so elegant. I really like it. Okay. It's like a touch smoky and a touch sweet from the amber. I don't pick up any lavender at all, you guys. This is so good. Perfect for deodorant, lotion, beard oil, and of course a candle to round out your men's collection. All right, let's talk about black suede and saffron. Top notes are black raspberry, exotic saffron. The middle notes are smooth suede, tobacco flower, midnight jasmine. The base notes are incense smoke, vintage leather, and golden amber. Yeah, that smells almost like someone got a brand new fancy car and they have been driving around in it all day. So it's like a mix of like a masculine fragrance with some suede and leather. Oh my gosh. This is really sexy. Okay. Let's talk about the hot throw. The Szechuan pepper, which is lingering the most, it's super spicy when it blooms in wax. I sell a fragrance, a men's fragrance that has Szechuan pepper in it, and I love it. I just think it's such a unique note. It just sets things apart. Okay. Yeah, it's oudi, it's black amber. Those are the most prominent for me. It's a very soft masculine scent in wax. The vetiver makes a late appearance, which is interesting for a middle note. This is such a great cold throw too. Like, it's better in the hot throw, as most things are when they are in wax, but this is such a easy universal one. If any of these are too something, too leathery, too ambery, too musky, this one I think is the most like right down the middle, perfect men's fragrance. All right, we're going to talk about Carby Musk, my accent. I did not know that this was a version of Drake's cologne called Better World Fragrance House. I don't know much about Drake. I don't follow his music. I don't know really anything about him, except that I am a Kendrick Lamar fan, so. All right, top notes are Lily of the Valley, middle notes are ambergris and oak moss, and the base notes are skin musk and amber woods. The cold throw is good. There's a sweetness to it, probably the ambergris. It reminds me of something very familiar. It's a fresh, masculine scent. The cold throw it's really good. Let's talk about the hot throw. It's very animalic and earthy. It reminds me of the Palms Hotel. I know, listen, I spent a lot of time in Vegas, but it reminds me of the Palms Hotel. There's a slight powdery note at the base. It's really interesting. It's just a different take on a men's cologne for sure. Again, something familiar there, but really good. And I cannot compare this to the cologne because I didn't know we had a cologne, and but it's very nice. Very different from the leathery suede fragrance oils that we were just talking about. All right, let's talk about mahogany and black tonka. Top notes are Mirabelle plum, white sage. The middle notes are smoked tonka bean, orris root. The base notes are paper, bach, and mahogany. The name is interesting. The notes were familiar. You guys, this is Bibliotech. I think that's a unisex perfume. Yeah, I mean, it's Bibliotech. It smells like Bibliotech. It performs like Bibliotech. It is Bibliotech. So this is probably Bulk Apothecary's version of Bibliotech. So if you like Bibliotech, this is a great version. It's strong, especially in that cold throw. It's super plummy and ambery, definitely more unisex. I wouldn't say that this is a gentleman's only fragrance, more unisex in my opinion. I'm a big fan of Bibliotech here on this channel. I have compared many Bibliotechs from other companies. If you want to check it out here. Yeah, this is another strong performer. I don't want to bury the lead, but let's talk about Clementine and Black Pepper. This is my favorite of the bunch. These are great, strong performers, but this one, let's get into it. All right, top notes are sun-kissed clementine, salt mist. The middle notes are crushed black pepper and juniper berries. The base notes are blonde cedar and citrus musks. So the cold throw is very peppery and woody, like from the cedar wood, with like a hint of citrus. But let's talk about the hot throw. It is fantastic. It's a citrusy musk. It's a little salty, a little sweet from the berries. The juniper berry and cedar, I mean, those are classic together, right? So those paired with the citrus are like, So the black pepper is all throughout, and it's grounding and pulling all of those notes together. So you've got the citrus, the cedar. Man, it is so excellent. It really does bloom in wax. Strong performer. This one is, I want this for a different, unique summer fragrance. You guys, check out. All right, the last oil we're going to talk about in the Smoke and Allure collection is the Bonfire and Bourbon. Top notes are maple syrup, brandied apple. The middle notes are flame roasted chestnuts and caramelized sugar. The base notes are smoked bourbon and crackling firewood. The cold throw on this is so sweet. It's very mapley, bourbony. It's maple sugar bourbon. It is fantastic. This definitely leans more, I would say, fall, winter. I don't know that it's, I guess you could say it's masculine just because of the bourbon note in there, but honestly, this would be such a good beard oil. Like, you know, making your man smell like a literal snack. All right, let's talk about the hot throw. Wow, this is sweet from the maple and the caramelized sugar. I'm picking up on the apple and the bourbon, which is the strongest, and it's the most realistic bourbon fragrance I have ever smelled. You know, it's tough to do spirits in wax. A lot of times, most times, they fall artificial. Not this one. I wish I could take out that bourbon note and put that in a bottle. Whew, it is so good. Yeah, it's definitely a warm, cozy, fall, winter vibe to me. There's a spicy red hot cinnamon note at the bottom that comes through, and I don't know what that could be. Maybe it's the apples with the chestnuts. Maybe those together are sort of creating that spicy cinnamon undertone, but all of these together are so complementary. When I saw the maple syrup note, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. It's gonna be too sweet, but you know what? This works so well. Sorry, my cat is screaming for me. This is very surprised by that one. Excellent. All right, let's get into the Sophisticated Man collection. Again, this is $16.95. I will have links to everything down below. All right, the first fragrance is called Bay Rum. They don't list traditional top, middle, base notes, but they do say it's made up of jasmine, rum, citrus, and sparks of hearty spice. The cold throw for this is definitely different to the hot throw. The cold throw is so good. It's more jasmine-y, spicy, but it's like a fresh, sexy, you know? Okay, let's get into the hot throw. It's super spicy. The spiciness kicks up way more when the wax is warm. The jasmine is equally strong, and there's a strong citrus that smells a bit like cleaner to me, which made me less of a fan of this fragrance oil, which is unfortunate because, you know, when you get that piney kind of cleaner smell, it just throws everything off. Cold throw is excellent. Hot throw, bit cleanery to me, not my favorite. Let's talk about Cedar Leather. Again, this is just kind of a general scent profile. It's a classic masculine scent, they're saying, with notes of woodsy, amber musk, and tonka bean. This one is deliciously sexy. Oh, that's so good. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm getting all of those musky cedar scents. I'm picking up some leather, a little bit of spice. Oof, that is good. Let's talk about the hot throw. This is what I wrote. This one is deliciously sexy and masculine. Perfect for products like aftershave, cologne, beard oil, beard balm type products. I'm getting musk, patchouli, amber. Oh man, it has a citrus through line that is keeping it bright and elevated. Oh man, that is really good. I think it's bergamot. I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh yeah, that one for sure. Check that out. The next fragrance is called Jean Paul Gaultier. It is their version of the La Male fragrance. I've not smelled that one, so I'm not really sure. I know it has a very beautiful, specific bottle of a man. They are saying that this is a strong, warm, masculine, and slightly woody scent. Oh, no, there's a softness in here. Oh yeah, that is good. It's a bit of a powder smell, but like the right kind of powder. As I say on this channel, if it's too old lady or too baby, those are the worst kinds of powder, but I do love a powdery fragrance. All right, let's talk about the hot throw. Strong woody lavender notes at the front with the spicy oriental sweet vanilla musk. Oh, it's really good. I don't know how this compares to the original, but this is like your classic Miami nightclub. All the men smell sexy and delicious. This one is excellent. Again, I can't compare it because I don't know, but yeah, that one is really good. That one is really good. So let's talk about Tobacco Vanilla. They are saying that this is smooth and sweet, Sophisticated Warm Fragrance. So let's talk about the cold throw. My suspicion is that this is their version of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanilla. I have several versions of that from other companies. I love this fragrance. I'm very familiar with it. I also have the Tom Ford perfume, cologne perfume. They're all the same. So this one for me, it's very sweet. It's more vanilla than tobacco, but in the cold throw, you're getting the vanilla first, then the tobacco. Here's what I have in my notes. The cold throw is not indicative of the hot throw, so there is a major transformation from cold throw to hot throw. This is excellent. It's definitely more vanilla-y than tobacco-y with some sandalwood, which adds to the sweetness, I think. Let's see, let's look at my notes. Yeah, it's more vanilla with a touch of like perfuminess, almost like a floral in there. It's very nice. It's Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. It is excellent. So it really depends. So this version is definitely sweeter than other versions that I have, but it's also stronger the way it performed in wax. So like with any fragrance, when you want to do a recreation and have your version of like BR, 540 is super popular. Tom Ford, this Tobacco Vanilla is very popular. I would recommend to you that you get a few from different suppliers so you can see, in your opinion, which one you like the most, because they are not all created equal, especially that Baccarat, and also I'd say the Tobacco Vanilla. They are not all created equal. Definitely research and make sure you pick up a few so you can compare for yourself. This one is excellent. All right, let's talk about Burberry for men. Again, there aren't any scent notes, but they're saying that it is a citrusy, woodsy, masculine fragrance with notes of lime and rose. Wow. Yeah. I'm getting like woody. I'm getting a lot of cedar wood up front. Oh yeah, and the rose. This is very fresh, masculine. Let's take a look at my notes for the hot throw. Strong performer, very fresh, masculine scent. It's like a green fresh. It's limey and perfumey. I've not smelled the original, so I don't know, and I cannot compare. Oh man, you guys, they are killing it with these. Okay, I like this take. That lime is so interesting. The lime is unexpected, but it's so balanced and beautiful. Okay, excellent. I really like it. The last fragrance is called Sandalwood Vanilla. Again, there aren't any scent notes, but they're saying it mixes soft, warm, and lush vanilla with an earthy, woody sandalwood musk. Oh yeah, this is straight up sandalwood vanilla. Ooh, it is good. It is very soft. It's got almost like a beachiness to it. I'm picking up on a little bit of like powder and floral. That is sexy. That is good. That is yummy. All right, let me look at my notes. This is a really nice vanilla and cedarwood. I'm picking up on a very particular floral note. Okay, yeah, could be heliotrope, and there is a whisper of powderiness to it. So all of those have bloomed in the hot throw. Man, I can't stop smelling it. I think this is one of my faves too. Oh my gosh. And there's also a strong cedar note that I'm getting as well. This is so very nice. This fragrance is quiet confidence to me in a bottle. Oof. Yeah, that is one of my faves. Okay. As I like to do, so for the Smoke and Allure collection, I would say my favorites are for sure the Clementine and Black Pepper and the Black Suede and Saffron. Top two. Most of those were excellent. I think there was only one that I didn't like in that collection. All right, my top two faves of the Sophisticated Man collection for sure, Sandalwood Vanilla. Come on. And then probably Cedar Leather. God, that was so sexy and yummy and masculine and yeah, I think those are my top twos. Tobacco Vanilla doesn't count because we're already familiar with that, but I have started playing with the Luxe Musk collection. That's a mouthful, say it 10 times fast. In my lotion bot video, which you can check out here if you haven't already, I am using one of the fragrances from that collection. So I've been playing with them. I will be back to share how they perform in wax. Listen, everything is linked down below. Again, I am an affiliate. Thank you so much again to Blair at Bulk Apothecary for sending me all these gorgeous oils. I am so appreciative. If you want to try any of these, please use my links down below because it does help me out and it helps me to continue to create content on this channel, as you guys know. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.